Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats Films. Today we are getting into part 6 of the Ultimate Dimash Guide, edited by the incredible Leela C. Now this video, it says Dimash in concert / the raw side. So I think we're obviously going to get some live music, and maybe the raw side, maybe that sort of infers to some more behind the scenes, maybe some technical issues, difficulties. I don't know. You know what? Let's just jump in and find out.
На сцене я себя чувствую как дома, как у себя дома, и совсем раскрепощенно и свободно, потому что я доверяю своим слушателям. Слушатели доверяют мне. Thank you very much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. It's a dream. It's just a dream. Dreams, you're amazing. Жаль,
When I was young, I dreamed about this moment. I love to just for fun. Thursdays they go, I forget lyrics, it's okay.
Now, this is something I think anybody who's kind of been to any kind of acting training, even at school, even at primary level, I think one of the first things any good sort of drama or music teacher will teach you when it comes to performance is that you will make mistakes, and it's how you handle them that is everything. Because if you make a mistake and then you get angry, or you get completely thrown off or embarrassed or anything like that, then it's over. You know, it's really over. It's going to be very difficult to come back from that and get your confidence back on the stage. Whereas if you completely own whatever it is, maybe you can make it appear not an accident. There are ways of handling these things. So Dimash in that moment chose to go with humor. Brilliant, great choice of just, you know what, I've forgotten the lyrics, I'm just going to make a joke out of it, and that's going to make this moment special. The performance is now elevated because I've added this unique aspect to it, of this one performance has this little imperfection in it which makes it unique, you know, and it makes it fun and jolly, and it's fine. It's not like there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Another alternative would have been to have improvised some lyrics, to have made something up on the spot, if that had come to him. That's something that would be another route you could go down as a performer, where you just kind of make something up. It's I've had it before. I've been on stage and it's come to a guitar solo or something, and my mind's just gone completely blank, and so I've just improvised and just made something up, and it worked, and nobody in the crowd knows. You know, like nobody in the crowd, because they just assume if you do it and pretend as if you meant to, look as if you meant to do it, then nobody's going to question that, are they? They don't know. They don't know what you've been rehearsing the whole time. So why not? And I really like what was said at the very beginning of this by Dimash, about his fans, about how free he feels in front of them. And I want to kind of add this, that Dimash's fans, the Deers, enhance Dimash's performance. They are part of it. They are part of why Dimash is so good. They are part of why he is such an amazing performer. Now you could hear that and think, oh, you're taking responsibility away from him. You know, no, it's all him. It's all him. It's not. It's, you know, obviously he has all the talent and everything, but a big part of why he is able to perform as well as he does is because he feels so free, so comfortable in front of his fans, that they adore and love him and respect, and he feels free that if he makes a mistake, it's okay. And therefore he rarely makes mistakes, you know, because when that pressure's off, you don't make mistakes like that. So I'd just like to kind of add that the Deers, that it's more than just support. It actually will be affecting how well he performs as a singer and a performer, because trust me, if you're performing to a tough crowd, if you're performing to a load of people who don't like you, or you know, just the wrong crowd, you're at the wrong gig. You know, you're an indie band performing at a metal concert. You're whatever it is, you know, like, or it could just be a rough pub or something like that you're playing at. You're going to play your absolute worst. You're going to sing out of tune. You're going to unless you are absolutely amazing, it will affect your performance and how well you perform. So imagine that. Imagine if you kind of take what Dimash has said there and reverse it. So now you take an amazing singer and put them in venues where the whole time the crowd is booing, throwing things, not listening, talking over it. Would that singer, even if they were amazing, go down as a great singer? Because they would never sing as well as they could, you know, because that would always be holding them back. They would always be bothered. They would always be singing from a kind of unhappy place. So with that in mind, thinking of how Dimash is performing every single time, knowing that he feels completely free and comfortable in front of all of his wonderful fans, then that has helped form an incredible performer, right? I just thought I'd kind of add that, because it just occurred to me it's really worth saying that the impact that fans can have on an artist, it's more than just support. It can actually impact the art itself.
Ничего страшного. Заново. He's crazy. He's very talented. Percussion. Patrovsky! Ilya!
Dimash has a lovely R&B run that he sort of R&B style runs that he uses sometimes that sound so beautiful. I love how he's kind of got the crowd singing there and then sort of starts to improvise over the top. I think that's a really strong, beautiful way to build a connection with a crowd, to not just kind of get them singing, but like to introduce an element of improv to it. I think adds another layer of connection, in my opinion.
Dimash!
It's a very important, seriously moment. Wait.
What I enjoyed about that was just how kind of tuneless that Dimash shout out was. Dimash! Just absolutely no musicality. He was singing so beautifully, and it just cut through, didn't it? It cut through loud and clear. And I think that's what got him particularly. That's what got me was just how like kind of brash that was. There was a definite, not just a comedic timing behind that, but also a comedic sound to that, the whole thing. Yeah, not ideal, not exactly what you need though when you're on stage performing like that, where you're really concentrating. But it's great how he kind of handled that. And sometimes whether you kind of want a joke to happen or not, you've got to go along with it in order to make it work. It's just like, this has happened now, let's make this work. And I think like if he had ignored that, it wouldn't have flowed so well, you know. I think he rolled with that very, very smoothly.
Друзья, попробуем. А знаете, что попробуем? Вот прям на все согласны, да, не спросив? Спасибо.
Let me do some exercise for voice. Yeah, dudes, I need more lovely voice than this, okay? Just repeat after me. Just sing. This side needs singing first note. One more time, more love it.
Harmony for peace, I love it. And I love the idea that deers have a kind of a trained sort of vocal en masse themselves, because if you're listening to Dimash every day, it's going to go in, right? If you're listening to Dimash all the time, if you're singing Dimash in the shower, you're going to improve your range yourself. So I like the idea that, like, it's kind of that his talent is sort of rubbed off en masse kind of thing, like it's gone in, and that, you know, that when he goes to do his call and response, everybody can match it because everybody's been practicing at home, you know, that kind of mass inspiration, I suppose. I think that's a really lovely idea, and working the crowd in that way, it's so beautiful. And I would recommend checking out Jacob Collier, because he does a lot of crowd work like this, where he turns the crowd into a choir, and similarly to what Dimash is doing, but kind of taking it a few steps further. I don't know if Dimash has kind of done more of this, but I think he very much could, and could do even more moving forward. Like, more crowd work like this is just it's perfect for his shows, isn't it? And what he's doing, and with it being such a vocally based performance, a vocal based performance, it's you know, I think there's a lot of room for exploration for Dimash to try all kinds of different things with the crowd. So I'm interested to see in the future what Dimash kind of does in terms of crowd work, because I feel like he's just kind of wetting his beak, so to speak, and trying, you know, doing these things now, but it might get more and more advanced. I don't know, you know, will we see bigger harmonies? Will we see actual movements where maybe he, you know, can perform a whole piece with the crowd and things like that, you know, sort of teach them a harmony for the chorus, a harmony for the verse. I think I'm just saying there's room for exploration that I think Dimash would navigate very beautifully with his live shows.
Oh! Today's his birthday. Ladies and gentlemen. What is your name? Can I sing? Can I sing for your birthday?
Dimash!
Marina. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Marina. Happy
She's going to be talking about that for years. He has made her life, I think. That's wonderful.
I think over the instant about which song we're talking. Pourquoi j'ai vu? Pourquoi je meurs? Pourquoi je ris? Pourquoi je pleure?
Oh no. Well, while we're buffering, I've got a couple of things to say about this. So he's singing purely from muscle memory here, and it's quite hard to imagine what it's like to sort of not be able to hear yourself on stage, because it's like, well, we can hear him, right? You know, but it's a very different experience being up there singing, particularly singing like with an instrument. You kind of know, just by looking at a fret, you can imagine what it sounds like. You've played it so many times, it's like, just play. Whether you can hear yourself or not. It's not easy. It's not easy if you're playing guitar or bass or, you know, whatever, drums. Like, if you can't hear yourself, it's an issue. But you can get through it a lot easier than if you're a vocalist and you can't hear yourself singing. You can't hear your voice. That's because there's no way to gauge what you're feeling. Like, so on a guitar, I'm looking at what fret I'm on, and I know I'm playing a C. With your voice, you have to feel the C in your throat. You have to feel exactly where that is in your chest and everything. And Dimash is purely going from muscle memory, in that he's performed this song so many times, he knows it so well that he's just throwing notes out. But the danger is throwing notes out when you can't hear them is if he's a hair flat or sharp, it's going to sound, especially with this song, because it's so demanding, because the notes are so high, it'll sound awful if he's just a bit off. So it needs perfection, and he's trying to find perfection without the use of his ears, purely going off feel, and that is incredibly hard to do. He's doing an amazing job at doing it, just outstanding, like something else really. And you can tell he's frustrated. There's a bit of a bit of anger, a little bit, I feel, which is totally understandable because it's incredibly stressful. This is his like biggest song, you know. This is the moment he wants to perform this one best. This is the one where nothing can really go wrong, and everything's gone wrong for him there. You know, it's incredibly difficult using the crowd perfectly to his advantage to get them to sing it in times like this, but it's a song that very few people can sing as well, so it's a bit of a conundrum he has there. And also from the sound engineer, his point of view or her point of view is they are also in severe panic mode. It's not them up there on stage, who, you know, is kind of everybody's looking at and listening to, but they are more in like, this is their job on the line right now, this moment. Dimash can't hear himself. Fix it right now. And you're looking at all these wires, all these dials, and you can't see anything wrong. It should be working. I'll try this. I'll try this. Still not working. Look up Dimash. Still not working. The panic that is going through the sound engineer at this point, I can feel it right now, and it's making me feel sick. You know, it's absolute sheer terror. And you know, everybody's got to be on point. The techies have got to be on point. Everybody's got to sort it out. But the problem with technology is sometimes there is no explanation. It just doesn't work for no reason. For no reason at all. Like that you can find. And then suddenly under pressure like that, very, very, very difficult. Now, I'm sure that Dimash has a very good relationship with the sound engineer. And that, you know, jobs probably weren't on the line regardless of anything like that. But I'm just trying to sort of illustrate to you the pressure that the other party is on as well. It's all around, this is a very, very stressful situation that is being dealt with calmly as possible. Like, what I am seeing here with Dimash is, I'm seeing a swan, you know, like gliding along the water, looking cool as anything. Underneath, legs are paddling away under the water, you know, and that's going on everywhere in the whole team. It's just, okay, look cool, keep composure, but fix this right now before we can carry on.
Thank you very much. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Really, a lot of thanks for your support. We have some little technical troubles. But for me, with you, everything doesn't matter really. Thank you very much.
And that is how you handle situations like that like an absolute pro. Perfectly done. This is another brilliant video by Leela C. And if you haven't already, please head over to Leela C's channel and subscribe. Like the videos. They've done an incredible job with this. She's fantastic. So, wow, I am so excited to see Dimash perform live at Wembley in November. It feels like a very, very long way away, you know. So much to come before then. I've got so much more Dimash to listen to. I've got deep dives to do. I've got songs to listen to. I've got albums, you know. I've got so much to do, and I'm very excited. And yeah, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. In September, I'm getting married to the love of my life. I'm going on honeymoon. Soon after that, coming back, go to the Dimash concert. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a fantastic year. And yes, it's everything is just brilliant. And I think I mentioned that just to say that I think I'm going to enjoy the Dimash concert just that little bit more. You know what I mean? It's like I'm coming there full of love and happiness, and can't wait to hear Dimash sing live and do this performance. I think it's just going to be a wonderful experience, and yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I hope he does some crowd work, like with the harmonies and stuff at the Wembley show, and yeah, but you just don't know what songs he's going to perform, but I'm very much excited for the whole experience. If you enjoyed this reaction, hit the subscribe button, and if you'd like to see original documentary material, I'm kind of working on it quietly in the background, building the channel up, and then I'm becoming with a lot more original stuff over the year. If you'd like to see reactions to Dimash videos, music videos and such, then head over to Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell, which is my main channel, and hit subscribe on there, and I have a whole Dimash playlist with a lot of reactions for you to check out, and regular Dimash content, reactions coming out over there. So, as always, everybody, have a great week. Take care. Peace and love.